In our previous video, we explored Jaipur, which is known as the Pink City of India, because, well, it's pink. Today we are heading out of the city to do some sightseeing in the surrounding area, visiting the Umber Fort and the Monkey Temple complex.
They threw the monkey some nuts and he threw back the flip-flop.
Good morning! Today we are exploring a little bit outside of Jaipur. We're still in the Pink City. Yesterday we explored the inside. Today we are going to see what we can do around the city.
Behind us here you can see the Umber Fort.
Right there.
Pretty famous, the most famous place here probably in Jaipur.
We're gonna go there.
It looks really nice. Knew it was that big.
And we're gonna explore a few other places as well. There's someone here with a cobra, which you not expect in India.
See, no poisoning without poison cobra. Yes, look.
Our driver just dropped us off at the bottom of the hill here because Umber Fort is located here on the mountain.
And you can't drive the tuk-tuk all the way up.
Nope.
There's this little garden down here, which we're walking through right now, that you have to pass through in order to start the path to the fort.
Yep. And you can either walk up, you can hire a jeep to drive you back and forth, or you can even ride an elephant.
Apparently.
How crazy is that?
It's almost like the Chinese wall over there.
Yeah,
on the other
reminds me a
side,
bit.
look at it.
Just Indian things.
And here we see the royal poo on the floor. We think the elephant has had cereal for breakfast this morning. You can tell from the consistency.
We made it up the mountain. We're now in a kind of a courtyard here
Pretty
of
big.
the Umber Fort. Yeah, it looks pretty big. Very impressive. Especially with all the elephants walking around too. Now we're just gonna look for the ticket booth. So the palace is made over 4 levels. Where we entered, where you saw also the elephants, right here, down here, was the first level. This is the second level, and each level has a courtyard, has its own courtyard. I was looking for the name, courtyard. Here, this is the second level. Here we have the hall of public audience. A little bit like we saw yesterday actually in the city palace. There's a hall of public audience and a hall of private audience. The palace's history dates back to the 11th century where the first buildings were started. But most of the things you see here today were built around the year 1600s and then were added in the course of 150 years after that. I really like it, and especially like the mountain setting here. You have the mountains there with like a defensive wall, and if you look over there you can see a city.
So right off the side of the fort, they have this little overhead where there are a lot of these arches and it overlooks the mountain. There are like these small tiny balconies. Look at the symmetry. If the arches line up, look at it, look at it.
Wow.
So satisfying.
You have a really beautiful view across the lake that's been made here just next to the palace. Incredible. Below us is just the elephants walking. In the middle you have the lake. And right in the center of the lake you have this platform where they've made these huge gardens. It's really impressive.
And these patterns that are made into the
geometrical
plants.
patterns. Really nice. It's time to head to the next level.
And where is that?
Well, by definition, the next level is up, so I think we just go
Where
up.
are the stairs?
That way, I mean, down, there's down, there's down, there's down.
Oh yeah, it's over there.
So there's just one way to go, okay? Made it to the next level. This is really nice. I mean, this is more tranquil. There's a garden in the middle.
Lots of gardens here. You wouldn't expect that. I mean, Rajasthan's pretty deserty and dry, so.
Or maybe that's why they make so much garden. I mean, they really need to have some green in their life.
Of calm and.
Here you have the Hall of Mirrors. Wow. It does look very mirrory. I hope they don't break.
It looks more like the Hall of Picture Frames to me. Like, no, this is not really a mirror. I can't see myself in it, so it's not a mirror.
It's not like
Still,
it's like really
nice.
big mirrors.
Look up at the ceiling.
Oh, I love ceilings. So this beautiful Hall of Mirrors was created because the Queen really loved the stars and she loved to sleep outside to watch the stars. But as a queen, she was not allowed to sleep outside. So they had this palace created, or this hall created here behind me, with all these small pieces of glass and gemstones and precious stone and all those kind of things. And if you lit a candle in there, it would lit up all the ceiling and all the walls, just as if there were thousands of stars around it. So that's the story behind this beautiful hall.
Also, we just heard one of the guys of the other groups. Again, you don't always need a guide, you just need to follow a group with a guide. Tell his group that this glass in the ceiling is actually Belgian glass. So this is a little piece of home.
Yeah, a little piece of home.
Basically.
Maybe we should take it back to Belgium. I mean, maybe the glass is a little bit homesick.
It wants to go home?
Yeah.
Because it's so kind, I will actually consider taking it back home. I feel a little bit like I'm in this PlayStation game. You always have to get to the next level and it's not obvious how to get there. There's no obvious staircase, so you just have to walk around, explore, accept challenges like bringing that glass back to Belgium is an unexpected challenge we encountered here. But it's over there. If I could climb, I could... Found it! Played a lot of PlayStation in my time. In case you can't tell. Made it to the 3rd floor.
Help, I'm stuck.
You feeling stuck in life?
Yeah, I got stuck here. Help.
Wait, I'll help you. I'll just...
Sure, thank you. Tall people problems.
This is the cutest door I have ever seen. Look how tiny it is. Not for scale. Look at it. It's like 1 meter high. I wonder what fits through there. Maybe that's...
A midget.
A midget. Or a dog.
A leprechaun.
You can use his paw to like knock. So imagine if someone lets me in now.
Hello, Waf Waf.
The stuff that went down in ancient India. It's hard to imagine sometimes.
Wow, there's some beautiful view here. You have the gardens where we just were below. Yeah, I know, it's like this beautiful little building. And you have all these little towers everywhere with beautiful decorations in the mountains. And
I didn't expect the fort to be this nice actually. Usually a fort is more like a military thing. It's like, it's not about being pretty.
It's also called the Amber Palace. So.
Yeah, it looks more like a palace than a fort, but it has a setting of a fort, which makes it really, really nice.
Since we have completed all the levels of this beautiful fort game,
Check, check, check.
it's time to head back down and find our driver and then head to the next destination.
Oh yeah.
Very interesting place.
Oh, we will give you a tip. You can make a sound. Pretty good. I can't do that.
This is our driver with his tuk-tuk. Time to head on to the next one.
Get back into our ride. Right as you get out of the tuk-tuk here, there's a bunch of people surrounding you who are like, you want a guide? I am Monkey Master. I keep you safe from the monkeys. They can be very aggressive. I was like...
Monkeys? You didn't say anything about monkeys yet.
Oh yeah, sorry, you were going to the monkey temple. But I think that was pretty clear from the sounds you made. Like, it's not the elephant's temple.
That's true.
Monkey? Monkey? Pigs? Goats?
Hello, sir. Do you know the way to the monkey temple?
He's like, dude, you're filming me. This is super inappropriate.
He doesn't look very happy.
What was that about the monkey master protecting us from the... Let's move over to the side a little bit, away from...
I'll just keep you in between me and the monkeys.
Yeah, that's a pretty smart move, I would say.
Yep.
My God, there's a cow watching us over there.
Mmm.
First scratch your butt and then eat your meal. Mmm, nice. It's quite a little climb up the mountain. Meet quite a lot of monkeys along the way. But now, I think we've made it to the monkey temple. Got a crazy view here of Jaipur, of the downtown area of the city. And now we're gonna check out the temple and hopefully some monkeys. Hi. Oh, there's a baby sitting in the hole over there. The hole in the wall. Look at him. Hey, little one. Little cutie. Are you scared? Oh, I just want to pick him up and hug him.
It's pretty cool here, the Sun Temple. I mean, the temple as such is not that special or impressive, but the views you get from up here, really nice. Let's look at that. So the guy behind us got his flip-flop stolen by the monkey.
You have to take off your shoes when you come into the temple, and now there's a monkey sitting on top of the temple holding a flip-flop.
Yeah, he's really on the top of the gate, so it's like not you can reach him, and he's just like chewing this guy's flip-flop.
The return of the flip-flop.
They threw the monkey some nuts, and he threw back the flip-flop. Unfortunately, like it has been pretty chewed, but at least he can walk.
Not good, not good.
It is too good, it's too good.
Alright, so we figured it out. This part is the Sun Temple. It's actually a whole temple complex. I didn't do much research before coming here. I read some articles. I read it was a temple complex and didn't really pay attention to it for the rest. But it's actually like a really complex of different temples. And this is called the Sun Temple. We are now at the beautiful view. And then about 400 or 500 meters that way, so it's just my mouth is not really functioning today. So just a real short hike up there is the real, what they call the monkey temple.
So you walked all the way up this little hill. Now we have to walk all the way down there. There are these pops right here to get to the monkey temple.
Made it into the beautiful temple complex. It's like really weaving through the mountain here. Behind us you have this nice little pool. I think there's 7 pools or 5 pools here. And the monkeys hang out by them and just relaxing a bit or doing some nasty
Dirty deeds.
nasty stuff sometimes.
There's a nice little pond here. That's nice. Look at that. The temple goes into the rock facade. That's crazy.
So far, really impressed with this temple complex. You can just keep looking around at all the beautiful things here and the nature scenery as well.
Namaste.
Namaste.
There's a temple here with a small courtyard here. There's some people praying there. Maybe not that special as like when you're walking around the outside, but it's nice to come here.
I think for me it's not the individual temples per se that make this nice, but just like the complex and the setting in the mountains and super quiet here. And must have been super nice though when all these temples were still in full color, because now the colors, like the paint,
Yeah, it's faded
really
pretty much.
faded, but
yeah. This is where we were earlier with the beautiful palm and the facade of a part of the temple that's made into the rock or put into the rock.
yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy. It's really beautiful and tranquil. People come here to bathing and do some rituals, and it's really nice. You can see the temple in the water reflections. We just got back to our hotel. Ordered some fruits, but now it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We didn't have any food yet today, so it was about time. Looks really good. Smells delicious, and I'm really hungry. So we're gonna end this video here. We'll see you in the next one in Vrindavan, where we'll be celebrating Holi. Bye bye.